Well, hello everyone, I'm back for another update. It looks like my log bridge did survive the floods and I just successfully crossed it. And yeah, I guess I can't ask for much better than that, unless this other log was beside it more, but the board that I had installed at that step there still is there, and some of the other boards I just crossed from that side, and this gives me access to the wilderness area without having the roadblock. So now I just have to climb up this bank here to get out to the other side. And the floods, when the creek flooded over, it actually made it all the way up into this field on the other side of the creek. And the water made it all the way, flowed over this field, and made it all the way practically clear across this field here. But now the creek is back to normal levels, and at least for now, we are supposed to get rain midweek. I doubt if it will swell the creek this much again, but it might swell the waters at least a little bit. So, and look at that, that's still frozen from last night. It got down to 20 degrees last night. Back up to 50 now. So, what I'm going to be doing today is, my goal is to hike up to the summit of Middle Mountain behind the wilderness area. And again, crossing that log bridge gives me direct access from my house. And I am just amazed that that bridge survived and did not get washed away by the floods back a month ago, and that I could actually use it again. So to get to the wilderness area from here, what I usually do is I walk down this pathway here, and to the right is a place called Bunch Fields. There's some open pastures up there. That's part of the National Forest, and up that hillside there, and then from there you can get a follow a spur ridge that will take you most of the way up to Middle Mountain. And I did actually find a trail last time I was up at the top a few weeks ago, or a week or so ago. I'm going to try hiking that trail up. I came down it before, And Pot Creek runs right along there. The other side of that field continues in that direction. Middle Mountain is that way. And there is kind of, you could either go straight, there's a Forest Service road you could eventually walk onto that will get you up, or you can go this way, which is steeper and quicker. Follows this ravine to get up to Bunch Fields. And there is kind of a little bit of a pathway that goes up this way. As you can see straight ahead. And Bunch Fields is at the top of this rise. So taking a bit of a breather. This is fairly steep. Big blowdowns here from Helene last year. Took out a couple of huge trees here. Doing a bit of a detour. Get around this. Look at the size of this. Massive. So Bunch Field is up where those pine trees are. I'm going to try to keep this rolling until we get up there. It opens right up into a couple of pastures up there. I'm working my way back to that little pathway, following. Already come up a ways here. And this intersects with another road, old road that comes up from the bottom down that direction, up this way. Deer droppings. So yeah, that log bridge. It's all difference in the world of crossing Cotts Creek from my house. Otherwise, to get up here, I'd either have to go all the way to Paint Bank or 3 miles the other way to cross the creek. Long roads. And to go to Paint Bank, I have to detour because there's a dog there that's loose that I've been bitten twice by. So I have to do a detour to get around that to get to Paint Bank. Almost to the first of the two fields up here. Here we are. There's this one field here and another one behind these pine trees. And then to access the wilderness area in Middle Mountain, I just continue in this direction. And after I get to the other side of the field, second field, there's a spur ridge to Middle Mountain straight ahead that this puts me on to get me to the wilderness area. The second field is a bit bigger than the first. I'm still going uphill, obviously. But not as steeply as I just was. And here's the second field. And again, these two fields are split by this row of pine trees. And Middle Mountain is right behind those pine trees there. So that's going to be it. I hope you enjoyed this hike from Potts Creek to Bunch Fields. As part of Jefferson National Forest on my way to Storyboards Run Wilderness.